Movie starts. We see a man walks through a cornfield while toting a scarecrow on his shoulders. He leaves after planting the scarecrow. Scarecrow contains a woman. She's trying to speak, but she can't. Crow pecks her. Nobody's close enough to hear her scream for help. At a gas station, a group of friends stop. Farbsy, Eli, Devin, Ash. Devin and Ash leave the boys in the car to go pee. Eli believes that he's falling in love with Ash, but Farbsy believes that he's falling in love too quickly and they'll have plenty of opportunities to date other women when they go to college. Eli takes out a ring and looks at it. He's been thinking about proposing to Ash. Farbsy pours cologne on both of them to impress the girls, but it stinks so horrible that Eli tosses it away. Devin asks Ash after peeing whether she's going to split up with Eli because he's going to college, and she believes college boys can't be trusted. Ash is unsure because she has great faith in Eli. Suddenly, a thumb lands on the roof of their car. They glance out the window and see some crows flying around. Eli begins to panic, and Farbsy attempts to calm him down. Eli wants to contact the cops, but Farbsy prevents him since he believes it'll take up their entire weekend speaking to the police. Farbsy tries to push it off with the wipers, but it splatters blood. Eli distracts the girls while Farbsy hides the thumb. They pack everything and head to Miller's Lagoon. Someone in the bushes watches them as they walk. They see a scarecrow in a cornfield, but the bird isn't scared. They come upon a crow on the ground, and Ash wants to pet it until she sees it eating a human finger. Farbsy tells her it's not a finger because crows don't eat meat. Someone runs, face covered, through the cornfield. He stops and shouts for help, but no one hears him. A man appears behind him while whistling. The boy tries to escape, but the man pulls him back with a rope and murders him with a sickle as he falls. Back at the group, they run out of water. The girls say they're tired and want to turn back. Farbsy and Eli encourage them to take a break while they scout ahead to see how far the lagoon was. The boys find a lagoon and call the girls to see it. They all sprint over and dive into the water. Eli's the last one to leave, and he ultimately takes his off, gets in the water, and they begin playing. Eli gives Ash the promise ring before he leaves for college. Devin says she won't walk all the way back once they finish swimming and urges Farbsy to go get the car. Eli helps him get the car while the females wait. Along the way, they get lost and Farbsy tries to figure out which way they went. They eventually make their ways back only to discover that their car has been stolen. Farbsy loses it and screams, which the girls hear back at the beach. They hear someone wandering through the woods, which terrifies them. When they hear the sounds again, they run away. The boys fight over who stole the car. The girls run to them and stop their fight, asking why they're fighting, to which they respond that the car has been stolen. They shout to grab the farmer's attention, but he walks away. They approach his fence and manage to squeeze through the opening. Farbsy is the last to cross through because he was injured by a fence as a child. He musters the courage and squeezes through but gets stuck. Eli tries to remove the fence from his leg, but pulls too hard and tears his skin. Eli helps carry him to find the farmer. They look for a place with a scarecrow and lay Farbsy down there. Devin goes with Eli to obtain help, but she just wants some alone time with him. Ash helps Farbsy. They get close to the farmer's house after walking for a while. Devin stops Eli from calling for help. Devin begins to seduce Eli. Even though Devin is Farbsy's girlfriend, Eli initially refused because he didn't want to betray their feelings. However, because Devin insisted, they made love in that place. When Eli hears whistling, the farmer knocks him out. The farmer knocks Devin out and carries her away. Farbsy needs to relieve himself, so he asks Ash for help. The farmer drags Devin and Eli to a room. He ties her to a chair, removes his belt, and ties her neck. As Devin screams for help, the farmer leaves and returns with a needle and string. Knocks her out when she screams too loudly, then takes her body. Farbsy can't relieve himself in the cornfield with Ash so close, so he sends her back to the scarecrow to wait for him. Ash calls to her friends in the cornfield when a stranger grabs her from behind. The man is the farmer's son. He informs her that he's been watching them and that they made a mistake by trespassing. Unless he goes with her, the farmer won't let them escape. Ash leaves Farbsy and follows the man. She sees their stolen car when they arrive. He tells her to trust him, so she does. She sees a bloody chair through a door. He tells her the scarecrows are the farmer's victims. The farmer's son doesn't like what he's been doing. He claims that the farmer kills all trespassers because one day trespassers killed the farmer's wife, and now the farmer wants revenge on all trespassers. When they hear the farmer attempting to open the door, the man instructs Ash to go hide. The farmer's son excuses his presence. Farbsy is tied up by his kid. The farmer uncovers Eli with his mouth sewn. The son drags Eli and ties him on a cross as the farmer prepares nails. Ash yells at the farmer to stop nailing the second hand. She shows herself with a knife and orders him to stop. The farmer easily stops her as she tries to attack him. She tells her son to help, but he's afraid of his father and doesn't, so he knocks her out. They lift Eli in the cross and place the scarecrow mask on his head in the cornfield, then leave him there. Ash awakens with a mask. The son walks in and pulls it off, telling her to be quiet. She's also bound to the chair. She sees an axe on the wall as her son goes away. When she thinks her son is going to kill her, he frees her. He unties her and says the injection will soon wear off. When she asks where her friends are, he tells her that they've been turned into scarecrows and that she must save herself. He tells her to escape through the cornfield to a road. Suddenly, the farmer appears with his cold presence. His son encourages him to let her go. He said they don't deserve to die. The farmer walks over while his son pleads him to stop killing. Son gives farmer the knife while convincing him to let her go. Ash slips away while the boy asks his father for forgiveness. The farmer plunges the knife into his son's neck. The son takes it out and bleeds to death. Ash reaches the cornfield. She comes to a halt when she comes across a scarecrow. She approaches it and removes the mask, hoping it's Eli. When she sees Devin dead, she screams. She takes a nail from her palm, guesses a direction, and then runs. She discovers another scarecrow. She hopes it's Eli, but when she comes closer, the farmer disguised as a scarecrow hops off. She runs from the farmer and falls. She pulls off the farmer's mask, sticks a nail into his cheek, and kicks him. She runs into the cornfield when she notices he can't move. She hears a boy whimpering when she stops. She checks the sound and finds a scarecrow. She removes the mask to reveal Farbsy. She tries and fails to remove the nails. She tries to free Farbsy with a spade. He points out. Suddenly, the injured farmer appears behind and knocks her down and strangles her. Farbsy insults him, and hearing this, the farmer turns his attention to him. He murders Farbsy with a spade. Ash escapes while he's distracted. She stops in the field and hears a whistle deciding where to go. When she looks around, she sees the farmer standing there. The farmer keeps chasing her. She falls and hits her head on a rock and she gets knocked out. She awakens to find a car in front of her. She can't walk, so she crawls towards it, pleading for help. The occupants are too busy to see Ash outdoors. The occupants hear something but see nothing outside, so they keep having fun. Ash reaches the car and tries to open the door, but the farmer drags her away into the cornfield at the last moment. The next day, the farmer drags her, already on the cross, and plants her into the ground. She wakes up, and a crow continuously attacks her. Her mask falls off. Ash sees scarecrows on both sides as she cries. The film ends with this scene. That was all from this video. Hope you liked it. Subscribe for more content like this, and hit the like button to help us out. Also, leave a comment if you want us to recap your favorite movie. Until next time, take care.